So this is a trick for you guys. If you guys want to explain to clients the science of scalp micropigmentation in a quick fashion, what you want to do is get a pen or like a marker on a piece of paper, or you can use like a chalkboard or anything. But you want to get a little closer. Look, get a little closer. So I'll edit that part. So what you want to do is tell the client, for your first session, what we're doing is we're going to put thousands of tiny little pigments into the scalp like this. So the reason why you cannot just do scalp micropigmentation in one session is because if you try to put so many dots in a controlled area, what happens is everything starts smudging together. Everything will start to puddle together if you try to put too many dots in a little controlled area. So the easiest way and the proper way to do scalp pigmentation is explain to the client, we're going to go through your whole scalp, we're going to put thousands of tiny pigments, but the first session we're going to use a softer shade. So over the course of 2 or 3 days, these dots are going to go from a liquid to a solid. So when they come in for the second session, we can actually get super close to these dots with the second session because the first session pigments already hardened up and cured under the skin. So you won't get that smearing of dots if they get too close like that. That's what we call blowouts and puddling. So that's like the simple solution to explain to a client the science of scalp micropigmentation.
And then a good question for you. So some clients ask, and they come with a consultation and they say, I've been told that in one session they can do everything, and they fill in all those dots. So that's what is could happen the rest of that.
So if clients ask you how come other companies are doing it in one session, well, the other companies ain't telling you what's going to happen a month after they do your first session. Is all these dots, when they cure, they'll slightly expand a little bit, and then when they expand, they migrate, and they'll start bleeding to each other.
Yes.
That's how you get that migration and puddling. That eventually the client's going to need laser removal.
Okay.
So the most common sense way. This is good. Anybody who's a technician.
Yeah, because it's a common sense to separate that, and then it just makes sense. It has to heal, and once it heals, the pigment is spread out a little bit on the skin, anyways, regardless. And even if it's an oily skin type, it will even spread.
Exactly. So for your first session, go through the whole scalp. Put soft pigment dots. You never want to start dark on a client. Mm-hmm. You want to start to like the similar shade of his hair, but always keep in mind the color is going to soften maybe 10 to 20%. Mm-hmm. So on the second session, we're going to go in all them gaps and all them spaces with a darker color. So let me show you guys this. So if this is your first session, then this would be our second session in the red. So as you see with scalp pigmentation, when you have the red dots with the black dots, it actually gives you that three-dimensional effect. Yeah. Keep in mind the red is actually going to be darker shade of black. So when you do that, it gives you the optical illusion of a three-dimensional. That's why you cannot just do this in one session. You have to build that density and build that transition of having a 3D. That's cool.